Good morning, Goenkans. I'm back again with your English class. But before we start the class, I'd like to give you a very short message. Believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Yes, that's very important. Always remember that God has given us something special in each one of us. So we just have to explore our abilities, okay? This is your English class. I, Pooja Sahani, your English teacher, is back again with yet another exciting lesson. Yesterday, we studied about what is a sentence. Today, we'll take a quick revision about what is a sentence and we'll learn about kinds of sentences. Come on, let's start. So, what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words containing a subject and a verb. A sentence must make sense. I told you yesterday a verb is a very important part of a sentence. A sentence is a group of words that gives a complete thought, a complete meaning. It should always begin with a capital letter. Sentences end with a punctuation mark. Yes, they should always end with a punctuation mark like a full stop, a question mark, an exclamation mark. We had also studied about punctuation, different kind of symbols we use while writing sentences and paragraphs. For example, full stop. It is used at the end of every sentence. Question mark. A sentence is a question when ended with a question mark. Comma, to give a short break. Exclamation mark, to a sentence that defines sudden feelings. Angry, happiness, sadness, like, hey, I won the match. Oh, I lost the match. So that's the feeling, okay? The sentence. A sentence must always begin with a capital letter. I told you we have read this page from your book and we did exercise A. I told you two of your answers. I received few of your answers and the book send it to me. But make sure that you do exercise A and B. Today we are going to start with exercise D. Read the following group of words and write whether they make complete sense. We know a sentence should make complete sense. So you are going to read. Do it. Okay, does it make sense? Yes. Sometimes when you see something or your mama tells you something to do it. It makes sense. Number 2. In the West. Is it making sense? What in the West? No, it's not a complete sentence, okay? So this is not making sense. I have done the first two for you. The next ones you're going to do it on your own and we'll also be discussing in the live class. Okay? Now we turn the page and come on to the next exercise. Look at the pictures. Write a sentence to describe each picture. Start each sentence with a capital letter. Yes, that's very important. I have done the first one for you. What is the boy doing? He's having lunch. The boy is having lunch. I've started with the capital letter and I've ended with a full stop. You're going to do the rest of it and we'll also discuss this in the next class. Now what are we going to do? We are going to study about kinds of sentences. There are 4 kinds of sentences. Assertive or declarative, imperative, interrogative, exclamatory. But in this lesson, we'll only learn about 2 kinds. Assertive sentences. What are assertive sentences? A sentence that makes a statement or assertion is called assertive or declarative sentence. For example, 2 and 2 makes 4. That is a statement, okay? 2 and 2 will always make 4. It will not make 5. So that's a sentence, a statement. That's true. The poor beggar sat on the floor. God is present everywhere. That's a universal truth. It's a statement. We'll read a few more examples. The sun rises in the east. Bird flies in the sky. Obviously, the bird cannot fly on the ground. The girls are dancing. They're dancing. Okay? So these are statements. These are declarations. We're telling them. Okay? And they will always end with a full stop and start with a capital letter. Now we'll read about the second type. Interrogative sentences. An interrogative sentence asks question and ends with a question mark. What did we read right now? Assertive sentences end with full stop. But Interrogative sentences end with a question mark. For example, is it raining outside? A question mark. That's a question. Is it raining or not? So, we'll read a few examples of assertive as well as interrogative. Okay? Assertive is a statement. It tells about something. It ends with a full stop. Examples: I had a good time. That's a statement. We ate pizza for lunch. They went to the store. Every sentence is starting with a capital letter and ending with a full stop. Now we'll read about question, the interrogative sentences. A question sentence asks something. It ends with a question mark. Example: what is the rabbit eating? When do we eat lunch? How are you? So these are ending with question marks. Who, where, when, why, what, which. These are some common words used in interrogative sentences. Now we'll read about them in the book, page number 15. We will read this in our live class also. Only two kinds of sentences we are going to read. I told you, assertive and interrogative. Now we know the difference, but we're going to read the chapter in the live class, okay? I hope you had a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you. I'll see you in the next class.